Welcome to Coke Studio Africa 2017, where artists from all across the African continent come together to collaborate and create incredible music. Our cameras are there to follow the magic every step of the way. It's Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets. Coming up on today's show, this week's headline artists, South African soul sister Busiswa and Zambian hip-hop great Slapdee join up to discover more about each other's music and create something special. Ethiopian fan favorite Sami Dan and Mauritian showstopper Laura Beg work together on the Coke Studio Africa Throwback. And Ghana's newest star, Wawa Salegy, gets the chance to work with Nigerian success story Chidima and Kenyan supergroup Sauti Sol in this week's Big Break. Brace yourself for an unforgettable journey of musical discovery. It's going down. To kick us off, this week's headline pair are African music trailblazers. The dynamic and soulful Busiswa is a once-in-a-lifetime talent whose poetry background has helped make her one of SA's greatest songwriters. She has twice been a headliner at Africa's biggest poetry gathering and is no stranger to the top of the music charts. Zambian hip-hop boss Slapdee is a master hit maker. Whether he's making his own music or producing for others, when Slapdee is involved, you know you're onto a good thing. His collaboration with Busiswa will no doubt lead to some epic musical output.
Oh my God.
It's that kid Slapdee, and I'm from Zambia, and I make Afro rap.
Q Beats.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Joseph Addison from Ghana, aka Q Beats.
What's going on?
Man, I'm just killing beats.
Q Beats is a Ghanaian producer, but I wouldn't call him that. I'd call him African grand producer.
Producer of the Year winner at the 2017 Ghana Music Awards, Kill Beats, has worked with the cream of Ghana's music crop, as well as global superstars. He's credited on Ed Sheeran's Divide album, and his skills make him a huge asset on the Coke Studio Africa super producer team.
I have an idea, but I don't know. I need to know what you guys
I trust you, man.
This is Busiswa out here at Coke Studio, and I'm a singer, songwriter, and I'm from South Africa.
Hey.
How are you?
Queen, the queen is in the house.
Slapdee?
I know that she's a queen of house because I've seen her perform once or twice, and she just hyped up the crowd.
Kill Beats.
Kill Beats, nice to meet you.
And once you get that energy in the studio, it's kaboom.
What do you guys want us to do today?
You rap, and then I'm like house music.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the nice in between would be something like more, either dance hallish.
I was thinking maybe something you are not used to. Like, I want to give you guys something different.
I don't like to label my music or my sound as one thing, as long as they have an African element in them.
You know, I like making people dance. So I'm from spoken word. And then I just translated that into dance music. Being from a poetry background means that writing is like my most positive attribute to the music I make. I like to keep it simple. You know, I'm not a rapper. I write, I put words on songs, and it basically influences everything that I do.
Don't worry, I got you.
Cheers,
man. So,
We trust you.
Respect.
We believe.
I was thinking to make hip-hop and Afro house, but in a different style, like in my high life and pop style.
Their first task, to discover more about each other by creating unique cover versions of each other's songs. But first, which songs will they choose to cover?
I'm feeling excited. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man.
I'm working with Busiswa from South Africa. She's doing a cover of my song and I'm doing a cover of hers. So I heard your song.
Yes.
I must say it's a beautiful song.
Thank
and I love
you.
it.
I'm happy because that, you know, that's, I think, my favorite song of mine.
Let me try and... Yeah, that's
there
it. The
is.
energy on this song. Woo.
I I enjoy being around people and being at a vibe. Lahla was like just the verbal expression of what that feels like.
My favorite part is the intro. When you go, Enda Wenjo. What does that actually mean?
That means like we're in the place.
We're in the building.
We're in the spot. We're here, we've arrived.
I first heard it at a party and everybody just went nuts. And I was like, wow. And here I am doing a cover of a song.
So I can teach you a dance move?
Yeah, please.
So you can get up and dance
I'd love
in the performance.
But you should know I can't dance. Make it very Busiswa is trying to teach me, show me some moves.
So you're gonna go down, and then you move your waist.
And this particular dance move she's showing me is kind of hard. Like that? Oh, she loves. It caused me to shake my waist, and I'm not really good at that.
Why are you so stiff?
But I can't. I don't know.
Why are you like? Thank goodness he can rhyme like nobody's business. Okay, so I decided I want to cover Radio. Your new jam. Your new jam. Let's check it out. Actually.
Radio is a happy song about my life as a musician, what the whole plan with my music is.
It's here, I think, man.
It's quite new, actually.
I love the song. I love the song.
Really? Thank you. Thank you.
Oh. I think Slapdee wanted to vent a little bit in that song. So the message is like very clear, you know, it's like an I've-arrived message and I'm here to stay. I want to be like even more arrogant. Even more like, you can see me.
I know you see me.
But you can't touch me. I haven't really done a song where I'm about me and I'm about, yeah, man, look at me, I'm coming through. Can't you help me come through and like...
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm allowed to come through.
Okay, but you know, but holla at me in between.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I'll probably come and ask you some stuff in Kosa.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
After a long session in the studio, this week's headline artists are ready to reveal their reworked covers to each other for the first time and to the live studio audience.
I'm nervous because I'm pretty sure she expects much.
I know that his energy is always on high levels.
And the song is pretty fast, it's bumpy, and it's gonna be flames. Speaking of me, mind your language like it's royalty, I'll better kiss the ground. And tonight, baby girl, I'ma hold you down. She the baddest, I told you, and this is why. Now my clicks and the songs and the voices fly. So one day, she could be B-A-B-Y. The motherfucker na patiti anga A-V-I. Na pati pipa insta fly. Mr. Lover didn't miss the fly, but that's besides the point. Like a Mr. I. Coke Studio, this is the season. Look how I do it, I make it look easy. It's ripping Africa, rapping for Africa. I'm rapping Africa, you rapping Africa. You go on that shit is why. Now why you feeding an eye on this why? Need you to get up your feet and do what I do and I do what I do and sing. Say,
they wanna be free as you are. Oh, oh.
Say,
oh, they wanna be free as you are. Oh, oh.
Now give me a clap here. Give me a clap here.
Oh,
let's go.
Oh,
say.
Dance all night until the song is over.
Feeling lucky like a
fun is over.
So hungover, and I won't stop till I fall over. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
I love SlapDee's cover.
You just made it epic, man.
Major. To me, that tells me she loved my performance.
Like turning Lasa into some kind of live rap song. I mean, that's classic.
Oh yeah! Shout out Zambia to Mzansi. We want it all. Am I right, Mr. SlapDee?
Yeah.
Come on. Lusaka to Abu Dhabi. Everybody know who I be. Cause I'm on fire, I'm number one. Every time you turn the stereo. Gambali Bobo to Josie. Abantu Bamba Yangazi. Cause I'm on fire, I'm number one. Every time you turn the stereo, this is the song you hear. On the radio. Sing it for your mama. On the radio. I used to wanna be the little girl to make a big difference. Till I found out I was the little girl the game was missing. Didn't even have to go to school for no moolah. Fire flames, now it's fire for flames. And these little news of dollar, now I got in the lane. Never wore cause you had no bus money. God knew I would have a tour bus, honey. You never see me pop champagne anywhere. Even though I can make it rain any day. That's why me I always born on the budget. Real dealers when they going down, haters love it from Cape Town to Lagos to London, Dar es Salaam to Cairo to Kigali, Soweto, Mombasa, Kinshasa. Everybody, welcome on to Lusaka to Abu Dhabi. Everybody know who I be. Cause I'm on fire, I'm number one. Every time you turn the stereo, this is the song you hear. Sing it for your mama. Sing it for your baby. Sing it for your papa. Bobby said, "Bonke baso, bonna senzani." Bobby said, "Bonke baso." Bobby said, "Bonke baso." Say tata, say susa, say bega. Say tata, say bega, say susa. Helelele, yeah. Know who I be. Wonder, you turn the stereo. Where? Party, yeah. On the radio. Busiswa and Zambian. Come to me. On the radio. Dance to the beat, one dance to the boom, bada boom, baby. On the radio.
Honestly, I don't even feel like it's a cover anymore. I'm amazed and so proud of Busiswa.
Studio Africa.
Next up on Coke Studio Africa, two incredible talents take us way back to their childhoods for the Coke Studio Africa Throwback. A man of many layers, award-winning Ethiopian artist Sami Dan is a professional engineer, though his music has always been his first love. With his legend growing all the time, Sami is one of the biggest names in Ethiopian reggae music. Representing Mauritius, musical perfectionist Laura Beg is one of Africa's classiest acts and a French-speaking super talent. She is the ultimate professional artist and performer and a treasured citizen of her beloved island home. Let's get to know a bit more about Sami Dan and Laura Beg as they prepare for this week's Coke Studio Africa Throwback. Their answers to the throwback questions will determine what kind of song they'll focus on.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Ready. Cool. Heels. I like to be fashion, to be stylish and sexy.
Sneakers, obviously.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah. Heels? Come on.
Let's try.
No.
Cartoons. Because I like Tom and Jerry.
Oh. Yeah, me too.
The box.
The box. After that, the money actually. After that, I'll buy the box. Where is the song?
So please reveal.
Yeah.
Oh, traditional song.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, guys. So we have a traditional song.
I know a song. A song from my from my childhood, and my grandmother used to sing it with me when I was a child.
We all know this song in Mauritius. It's the foundation of our culture. It's called La Virtani.
You need to have a tom-tom, you know? Okay.
The producer is from another country. He has a different style.
Yeah.
When we present it on stage, I will do our traditional shoulder dance called Eskista, which is the Ethiopian traditional dance. Yeah. So we will do much of it.
After a serious studio session, they are now ready to perform their new and improved throwback track.
We presented it on stage and there was a really good feeling. The traditional feeling was thrilling. I'm also happy and all the people loved it. That made it all worth it. It's exciting.
Our performance was amazing. I liked the fact that we had the chance to mix up both of our cultures and our rhythm, and also the fact that he was really enjoying himself on the song.
Coke Studio Africa.
Before the break, this week's headline artists, Busiswa from South Africa and Slapdee from Zambia, both performed cover versions of each other's hits, while producer Kill Beats from Ghana started working on their original track. Now they're ready to get back in the studio to work on their new track.
It's the Kill Beats.
We back. Is the beat dead yet, or is it alive? As I walk into the second session, I'm basically more worried about what I'm going to add to this awesomeness that we're about to hear.
Yeah, so I have something for you guys.
Hey, come on now.
Kill Beats has made bombs. I don't even know how to explain this.
I think this is great for me and you together.
Yeah. But I have another one, I think. I played a couple of beats for them, but Slapdee was loving most of the beat, but Busiswa, she loved one of them, but she wasn't feeling it.
I think I could love this song if it's another artist on it. I don't see myself on it. I don't know.
Well, we can make another one right now.
I think so, yeah. Okay. Kill Beats is very open-minded, and I know that whatever that we choose, we're going to be able to build on it together.
She wants something that will, she can sing to and drive the crowd with.
Hey!
And Kill Beat seems to be the guy that knows and understands that. He's got an African instrument. It's metallic and you just click and it gives you that exact African thing that you look for.
He's able to come through, be in Europe and do a song with Ed Sheeran, but be playing his indigenous instrument out there and sampling it in. That is amazing.
I'm actually writing right now.
Yeah, I also just started writing.
I'm writing right now. For me, it's done. It's done.
Well.
Like, I'm just thinking, what kind of concept are we going with? That's the thing about a good beat. It gives you ideas on what you should sing about. Do we want to do a club song or do we want to do a song that will play everywhere? I mean, a happy song, exactly.
As long as it's happy.
It's happy.
For now, I think we've just laid a foundation. Get a beat, get a vibe together, feel each other's energies out as well. And I think what's going to happen next is the most exciting part.
Maybe you might have to up the key a little. I don't know if that's right.
Come see what I have for you.
What do you have here?
Nice thing.
So we've been working really hard in the studio. Busiswa and I just want to take a break.
I'm surprising him with a delicacy that we have in South Africa called a kota. It's literally the kotas.
A loaf of bread.
Yeah, so you take the bread and you just finger out the middle. Put anything you want in it. Eggs, bacon, cheese.
It's like a township burger.
100%. You won't get it at like fancy restaurants, and it's something that a lot of South Africans enjoy. But what do you guys eat in your hood?
My favorite is goat soup.
You grew up on
soup
that?
Yambuzi. Not really. I think my mom wouldn't let me eat that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where's your mom now?
She passed on when I was 15.
Oh, so she didn't get a chance to see you shine.
No, she never did. But I know she's smiling from up there right now.
Definitely. Did she know that you were into music or she wanted you to be a doctor?
She had no idea.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was hard before I blew up. I was dropped by a couple of record labels until I came up with my own record label, but still I had no money. So I had to learn how to produce so I could be my own producer and for the other artists. Everybody knew I loved music from a very young age, but I didn't ever see myself becoming a professional musician. We both came out hustling with nothing to lean on, but only our music.
I was doing poetry, like poetry sessions everywhere. I was jamming with people, singing all the time. And then I had just dropped out of varsities. I didn't pay fees, and I got the phone call and my friend was there. Maporisa. Oskiro told him to call me, and Maporisa said, hey, sisters, they want you to come do a song here at the studio, at the Kalawa studio. I'm like, what? It was a big turning point for me when I got that call to come into a studio. It really, literally changed my life. And we recorded that song, My Name is Her Majesty.
No way. The Queen.
The Queen. After that, my mother also passed on. The worst was when my mom passed away as well. That was a way for me to really make the decision that I have to go for this with all that I have. It smells.
Can you please serve already? Should I take a huge bite or maybe I should take... I don't really want to hurt Busiswa's feelings if it's not nice. It turns out Ikota is really yummy. Guys, it's awesome. That's something I'm thinking of taking back home. Maybe call it Slapdee Kota.
We can go back to the music, refreshed.
Let me just have one last bite.
Well fed. You can have as much as you want, my brother.
The spotlight is approaching for GH's Wawa Salegy. He's about to work with Niger's Chidima and Kenya's Sauti Sol in this week's Big Break. Let's meet our Big Break artist who's ready to announce his arrival to the world.
What's up, Coke Studio? What's up, Africa? Wawa Salegy here. Welcome to my humble abode. Obviously, this is my art studio, and back there is my music studio.
Ghana is peaceful, Ghana is quiet, and everybody is very calm, and everybody is very friendly, very, very super friendly.
So excited to be working with Coca-Cola right now, because I'm going to meet a lot of people, and finally, the whole world can know what I'm about. They can know exactly what I'm about. First of all, who is Wawa Salegy? How did I start doing music? YFM. YFM is a radio station in Ghana to play good music, and I was like, yo, I can do this. My grandma was into music, my granddad was into music, not too much, you know, they would play society, you know, African traditional music and all that. So, you know, it inspired me to do more music, and starting was tough. I had to find a manager, I had to find people, but finally, Wawa Salegy is here with Coke Studio. Coke Studio is right in front of me and saying, Wawa Salegy, we need you here. Finally, the whole world can know what I'm about. Thank you, Coke Studio.
Coke Studio Africa.
Before the break, young Ghanaian Wawa Salegy proved that he knows what he wants. Now it's time for him to show us what he's got. First, he must meet his collaborators. After winning Project Fame West Africa in 2010, Nigerian music superstar Chidima has gone from strength to strength. With chart toppers, awards, and other accolades flowing her way, she's one of Africa's most celebrated musicians, and she's not gonna stop anytime soon. Kenyan Afropop group Sauti Sol are one of the most influential acts on the continent, pioneering new sounds and evolving their offering all the time. They hail from Kenya, though all of Africa claims them.
What's up, guys? We're here to meet our big break artist. His name is Wawa Salegy.
We're looking forward to exchanging good vibes, to learning from him, as well as showing him a few, tricks in the game since he's been around for just a little longer than he has.
What's up, brother?
The moment you walked in, I didn't know what to think. I did not know what to expect.
Grew up at the back of my grandma's house, and she used to play traditional music for their Anglo group. It's a society, it's a traditional society. So I try to fuse that with hip hop and blues. The kind of music I do is actually experimental because I'm trying to create something new.
Well, I can't wait to listen to the song. Right?
Yeah. Just from your description of how you...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I hope you like it though. This song is titled Nukata. It was influenced by blues and being a gold digger, The perspective is not from the lady, it's from the man. It's about how, like you like a girl, how far you can go to impress a girl. People can go a mile,
With what he said, we were very excited and very interested to hear what his music is about.
Oh my God, the moment the music started to play, I was like, oh my God. And I was looking at him like, wow.
My, oh my, it's something new, it's something not mainstream. He could relate with what he was talking about his grandma, and you can see where the influence came from.
When I listen to you, I feel like you found yourself.
When somebody understands what you do and respects your song, that's when you know it's in good hands.
I really just hope that because of the pressure that the music industry has, that you don't buckle and change. There is demand to do more commercial things just so that you can reach a broader audience. And some artists choose to take the sacrifice and some choose to stay who they are. When you stay who you are, there's consequences. When you take the sacrifice, there's consequences. So it's nice to create a balance.
Here we go. One by one.
These three sounds coming together, I'm sure would be a blast.
There was a way in which we vibed into that track. We did not struggle.
Polycarp was in one corner, tuning the guitar, I don't know what he was doing.
Polycarp, So I've got an idea for guitar. So like we go like blues.
There wasn't any guitar in the song in the first place. So I was just waiting to hear what he does. The melody was amazing. It enriched the song, and that's what I liked about it.
Wow.
You got it? Wow.
I'm very sure that he's excited. I'm very sure that he doesn't regret being here right now. You can't say you go by fast. I want him to be happy with whatever he's going to hear. I don't love you, tell because she got the money. She not love I got a Japanese. So I'm coming on a song like, what do you have? If you think you're spending too much, you can keep your money to yourself. I don't need it. Oh yeah, first see your front and come up from my face.
Oh my God. Bian was just like, yo, it's a song. It's not a competition.
After seeing it, we're like, what am I supposed to do, bro?
Stop making us feel bad.
I just like the way he followed my voice.
Take all my money and go. Ooh, baby.
It's loud but soothing.
Oh, yeah.
I love his voice because it's similar to mine. I just felt like it would be good to complement his voice.
Why buy and broke you go figure sorrow? I can see the work hard. You know, sometimes you feel like people are on the top so they are relaxed, but you realize it even gets harder. I just felt like a very lazy person. I've learned a lot and I'm stealing a lot from them from now.
Concept of left.
It's not doing it right that makes you feel uncomfortable. It's you being afraid not to mess it up. You know, because anything can happen within performance. I have to focus and I need to make sure I connect with my people and do all these things at the same time. You just have to be focused. I have to be focused. That's the thing.
Make some noise for Ghana's newest star, Wawa Salegy, featuring Chidima and Sauti Soul.
Baby, she dey kill me inside. This babe driving me crazy. Baby, she dey kill me inside. This babe driving me crazy. I be go she digger. All the you done can't I'm sure. But I thought you were a singer. Why I'm broke who go bigger. Baby. He dey kill me inside. This babe driving me crazy. I be go she be digger. All you do them can't I'm sorry. But I thought you were a singer. Why I'm broke who go figure. Sorry, Oscar.
I don't love you, tell me cause you got to. Then I love I got it. If it ain't hard to keep the money, I'll am for sharing me. I said big cook and I the chop house. Your next pay, now my next house. You better pay or you buy pass. Oh, your face to your front to come up on my face.
Pesa siri ya urembo. Kwa moyo vikisi kingo. Juleo mimi ni okonko. Usinirambe kisongo. I'm drowning in your soul. I feel like I just wanna lotto. Nairobi to Agosombo. I'm in a Rambo Canambo. So take all my silver and gold. Oh baby. Take all my money and gold. Oh baby. Yeah. So take all my silver and gold. Oh baby. Take all my money and gold. Oh baby. This baby driving me crazy. I be pushing big digger. All they do them can't dig I'm sorry. But I thought you were sicker. Why I'm broke who go figure. Look at baby. fast money and go. Oh baby, oh baby. Take all my silver and go. Oh baby, oh baby. Like we want it, we want it. Santa Jesus your father. God it to me the tire. Make you jump. Make you eat, make a blow. Make a look, make a talk. Drop the kaja, you tire. See know the cook, and I the jump pass. Your next pay, now my next class. You better pay or you bypass. You can't say you go bypass. Cause the house close, you go die fast. What's up? Thank you.
As a teacher, I'd say he's a good student. Like, he listens more, talks less. He already has a mind of his own.
He knows his sound, so I think that is going to take him very, very far.
Coke Studio Africa.
Before the break, we saw this week's headline artists, SA's Busiswa and Slapdee from Zambia, getting serious in the studio with Ghanaian producer Kill Beat on their quest to create a Pan-African mega hit. Let's see how they're getting along.
Hey, my guy, you're always on time.
What's good? What's good?
Right,
so we're back at the studio and now ready to hear what Kill Beats has made for us.
You good, man? I'm very excited because what we had started on the beat was sounding great.
So what's going on, bro?
Oh, you need to hear the beat. After they left, I added some voice sample and some keys on it. You guys need to hear everything.
Okay.
Now I feel the beat is complete. This is Kill Beat. Now I feel this is the real Kill Beat. So.
Hey, what's that bass? Yes. Well, I'm very impressed with Kill Beats because overnight he just turned something great into something absolutely amazing.
Now it's giving me the hype to write.
To
so come up to try and spit something.
Alright, man. If you are ready, then we need to put some bars on.
The first line is always the most important. And then the line just comes. Go down, baby, go down.
Baby told me, I like how you flex, so what's it gonna be? Anyway.
I'm asking a girl to come to my corner and asking her if she's scared.
Kill Beat!
Hey! My favorite part is the Kill Beat. I love SlapDee's lyrics. I love the energy and the style of his rap.
Let's
what
hear
does
that.
Babu Sheko mean?
Babu Sheko means wait to the mouth.
Oh, wait to the mouth.
That sounds like such a nice chant, like Babu Sheko. I think it's a very West African sound.
Ready when you are ready.
I want to go for that vibe because the beat is taking us there. African, yes, is authentic. Ain't no freaking and a breaking, yeah, where you gonna take it?
Busiswa have some kind of good voice. It's different from the voice in Ghana. Like, it's kind of different, so I really like it.
Yeah, it's good.
We all love it. We can't wait to put it out there. We can't wait to perform it.
Let's go.
We're moving forward, yeah, man.
I hear it on the radio already. It's sounding like a #1 song in Africa right now. Trust me.
So this is the day, it's D-Day, our performances are about to happen. For the three of us coming together, I think that it's fire.
We've put in a lot of work, all three of us.
I can't wait for Africa, I can't wait for the world to hear this one.
It's King Tizzle, my beggar with the queen herself. It's Busiswa, the Kill Beat, let's go. Let's go get him. Hey, let's go get him. Say, go down, baby, go go down. Act like it's your birthday, baby, go down. Can you show me, my baby, it's on me. I like how you flex, so what's it gonna be? You went, sell a loco, you went, sell a loco. But if I'm gonna move on, but no sell a loco. We cup of feeling in our masha, plus no more quit, they from Accra to Joburg to Lusaka. This year is an African thing, papa. The type to make you bounce like boom shaka. This beat will make you hope like boom shaka. Who move your car? Probably I'll lose you, bro. This ain't a song, this is everybody movement, bro. I'm rapping too much, so do shake. But you put us on a bambi move, I will shake. Let's go.
Come here, you are late for your arrival. Tell me, baby, how far you are. Gonna need for you to ride it down. Yeah, yeah. Let your stressing go down. Let your mind go higher. Let your body go low.
I like where you wanna take it. Am I wrong if I shake it? I think it ashes off dating.
Ain't no freaking gonna break it.
I like where you wanna take it. Am I wrong if I shake it? I think it ashes off dating.
Ain't no freaking gonna break it. My baggage from down south of Africa. You're gonna lose it when you see it in Africa. Doing a move with the bam bam. You wanna touch it? Taking a car to the club. Gonna come back in a Uber. Making a brother. Put request. Dancing header. More is less. Boss impress me further. Cha-cha-cha, sholale.
Let's go.
Na baba tiwoke. Babuni sele. Nale. Na kumshaba woke. Kuku chungilewe. Na babo dise. Come here. You are late for your arrival. Tell me, baby, how far you are. Gonna need for you to grab it, child. Yeah, yeah. Let your stressing go down. Let your mind go higher. Let your body go low.
I like where you wanna take it. I'm not wrong if I shake it. African ashes all dating.
Ain't no freaking gonna break it.
I like where you wanna take it. Am I wrong if I shake it? African ashes all dating.
Ain't no freaking gonna break it.
Ziggy-za, ziggy-ziggy-za. Bounce for me and let me see you bring it right back like ziggy-za, ziggy-ziggy-za.
We gotta wake 'em up.
Babu Sheko, hey, Babu Sheko, hey, hey, Babu Sheko, hey, hey, Babu Sheko, hey, hey, Babu Sheko, hey, Babu Sheko, hey, hey, Babu Sheko, hey, Babu Sheko, hey, hey, Babu Sheko.
Come here, you are late for your arrival. Tell me, baby, how far you are. Gonna need for you to grab it, child. Yeah, yeah. Let your stressing go down. Let your mind go higher. And your body go low. I like it, you wanna take it.
Am I wrong if I shake it?
African yes, let's get it. Am I freaking gonna break it? I like where you wanna take it. Am I wrong if I shake it? African yes is all dating. Ain't no freaking gonna break it.
Ziggy-za, ziggy-ziggy-za. Bounce for me and let me see you bring it right back like ziggy-za, ziggy-ziggy-za. Bounce for me and let me see you bring it right back like ziggy-za, ziggy-ziggy-za. Bounce for me and let me see you bring it right back like ziggy-za, ziggy-ziggy-za. Bounce for me and let me see you bring it right back.
It's all about discovery as global megastar Jason Derulo jets in and meets up with some of Africa's hottest artists to create awesome music.
I love what y'all do. I know we're gonna make some magic, man.
On this week's Big Break, Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets.
Coke Studio Africa.